New tonight, thousands of families are feeling the pinch of the rising housing costs, and this could be one of the reasons why. Take a look at this map. 84% of the livable land in Charlotte is zoned for single-family homes. That's all the pink you see there on the map. Compare that to other cities like Minneapolis or Washington, D.C., where multifamily housing is far less sparse. That's all the blue you see there on the screen. But there's an effort that is slowly gaining momentum here in Charlotte, and it could eventually allow for more affordable townhomes, duplex and triplexes, maybe in your neighborhood. As city leaders create the 2040 vision, they are now considering major zoning changes that would really challenge the long-standing premise of one home per lot. Though this work it's with the Charlotte Journalism Collaborative, defender Nathan Morabito is learning that they're suggesting following the lead of other cities that have banned single-family only zones. Nate, this really has the potential to impact a lot of people, doesn't it?
Well, the entire city. And here's why this matters. If you can't afford to live in a neighborhood like this one or in a home like this, there's a pretty good chance you don't have great access to good schools, to good health care, to public transportation, healthy food. The city planner says Charlotte's outdated zoning rules have gradually segregated the city. For those without the money to live in a pricey neighborhood home who want something less spacious and less expensive,
I think you're going to have a hard time.
Good luck.
A lot of the single-family housing needs to be zoned for multifamily housing.
From a socioeconomic standpoint, it's even more dire.
Gradually, it was segregating people.
This New York Times map shows the result of decades-old zoning laws. Aside from corner lots, only one house per lot in 84% of Charlotte.
That's one of the highest in the country.
Those words from Planning Director Taiwo Jayoba.
I truly believe that mixed-use neighborhoods, mixed-income neighborhoods are the way for us to go forward.
If Charlotte goes down this road, it wouldn't be the first city.
The character of every neighborhood will be changed, and there's no way to reverse it.
Despite opposition, Minneapolis passed a plan that allows up to 3 units per lot, effective this month.
I think that there is more good than bad.
The hope is the change will gradually increase the city's housing stock and reduce the cost of housing, while maintaining the existing curb appeal and better integrating neighborhoods with people of all backgrounds.
Our population is growing, and so we know we need more housing for people.
Oregon, meanwhile, in what many called a historic move, recently became the first state to get rid of single-family zoning in cities with more than 10,000 people. But Grand Rapids, Michigan really blazed the trail. The city told us it's helped create healthy neighborhoods and good housing options, but hasn't necessarily solved the affordability problem.
Change comes gradually.
Jayoba used to work for the city of Grand Rapids and remains in regular contact with Minneapolis' long-range planner.
A city like ours that's growing increasingly diverse definitely becomes better as we allow different forms of housing units.
While some say the jury's still out, he believes change is necessary, and not just zoning. Charlotte's also considering relaxing restrictions to allow for more in-law units, so when people get older, they can age in place.
You and I, regardless of our age, can live there and still feel that we belong, and we have accessibility to the same things that make life livable.
So remember this website, you're taking a look at it right now, charlottefuture.com/2040. Right now, this is all still just in the planning stages. City Council won't even take a vote until April 2021. But from now until then, the city really wants to hear from people to help you shape the future of what this city ultimately looks like. Reporting live, Nathan Morabito, NBC Charlotte.
You know, Nathan, I think he touched upon something very, very important. As you know, a lot of our seniors age, it would be nice to be able to care for people right on the very same property. And so to have, you know, more room on the property or maybe to add another structure, that would be a great idea. And so relaxing zoning restrictions, I think that's something a lot of people might get behind, don't you think?
Well, I think number one, you have the issue of poverty, but then you also have, when people get older, they don't have as much income coming as well. So if you can stay close to your home, close to your family, then you have transportation, then you can get to your doctor much easier. And that's what the city planner is saying. It's a really progressive thought, but other cities are starting to do this. And, you know, years ago, no one would ever even consider this kind of an option.
Yeah, this isn't just a city problem. This is a community problem that we all need to fix. All right, Nathan Morabito reporting for us. Thanks.